Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pat from Laid Back Languages. If you're new here, hello, welcome. Subscribe, click the subscribe button. Don't miss any of my future videos. You would not want to do that. If you are already subscribed, welcome back, my friend. In this video, I'm going to be talking about judging and how we often feel judged by people when we're speaking a foreign language. How can we solve this problem? How can we stop other people from judging us? Let's find out. It's often the case when we start speaking a foreign language that we feel, well, quite frankly, stupid. We have very few words we can use. We're not 100% sure about how to pronounce a lot of the words we do know, and we can feel a lot of pressure, especially when speaking to a native speaker. Do you feel judged when speaking your target language, when you're chatting maybe to a native person or even to a teacher? Do you feel like they're judging you because your accent's not perfect or because you've forgotten how to say a certain word? This is super common for language learners, and it can be a real hindrance if we are stuck inside our heads thinking, oh, what's the other person thinking of me? Oh, I've made such a bad mistake. Oh God, they're gonna think whatever about me, that I'm stupid, that my language skills are not very good. All of these negative thoughts are very, very detrimental to our development if we're to learn a language successfully. As I've mentioned in previous videos, if you want to learn a language, you've got to get very, very comfortable making mistakes, because you are going to be making a lot of them. It's the only way to learn. You've got to learn through making a mistake, saying something, getting corrected, then saying it correctly, and then move on. That is the process of learning a language. So when we are speaking to someone and we feel judged by them, it can be a big, big hindrance. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about how we can stop that from happening. How can we stop other people from judging us? The question, how can we stop other people from judging us, is actually a bit of a trick question. There is no way you can stop another person from judging you, because the truth of the matter is nobody is judging you. Let me say that again, and this might trigger a few of you, so don't jump in the comments and start abusing me just yet. Hear me out, hear me out. Nobody is judging you. It's you judging yourself, and you project this onto the other person. What's my evidence of this claim? How can I say that so boldly? Well, here's an example. If somebody calls you a blue elephant, they come up to you and they say, haha, you're a blue elephant, you're a blue elephant. What would you think about that person? You think they're crazy, right? You think, what are you talking about? I'm not a blue elephant. Like, that's not true. So would you get upset by it? Probably not, because you know it's not true. You don't judge yourself to be a blue elephant. So someone else saying it about you doesn't have any effect on you. However, if someone were to say, oh, you're stupid, your accent's terrible, how are you going to feel then? If you feel hurt by that, if you feel really upset and it makes you scared to then speak the language that you want to talk, it's because you're judging yourself. Part of you is judging yourself, or rather you are judging part of yourself. Part of you feels insecure. Maybe my accent's not good enough. Maybe I am stupid. Maybe I am too old to learn a language. All of these thoughts and judgments are your own. What we see then is the judgment reflected outside of us. And often this isn't even the case that the person says something or has to say something directly to you. You are already in your head judging yourself. So you will read anything the other person says, even a correction, as a judgment and as an attack, when it's probably even not the case. I can dive deeper on this subject and say, you definitely know for sure that no one else judges you, because when you judge people, you're not judging them. again, that is part of you, which you judge. You're judging yourself and you're projecting onto another person. Into deep or political, you'll often find this with people who are genuinely racist. They judge people based upon the colour of their skin. Why is that? Because they've got such an issue with their own skin colour, with their own race. They've got such a strong identity attached to those kind of things that they judge other people off of their race. But in reality, they are not judging the other person. They are always judging themselves. So I'm making this video because it's an important one. If you want to learn a language successfully and you want to ultimately be at peace in your life, it's very, very important to know this reality, to know this truth, that nobody is judging you. It's just you judging yourself. So how do we stop others from judging us? Well, we realize that it's got nothing to do with anyone else. It's just to do with us. It's to do with ourselves, it's to do with the way we talk to ourselves. And the sooner you stop judging yourself, the sooner you will find, wow, no one is judging me. And even if someone does write a mean comment on the internet or whatever, you realize, yes, that person does not have compassion, does not have love for themselves, and they're projecting it out onto me. But that's not my truth, so that's not my reality.